Oh, black ass man.
All right, let's get it. Best Conversations Podcast. It's your host, Killer TV, High Definition Vine. Killer be the name.
Don't ask how he got it.
That's right.
Don't ask how he got it, bro.
Hey, man, we back in here in TMG Studios. We low-key got a live show going on tonight because, man, my people up in here. Hector.
What's happening?
What's happening, my boy?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm okay after the little mixer cookout. See, Rella always talking about, yo, Hector, bring me to the vibes.
Look, man.
Hector had the vibes, and he didn't show up.
I was in a 910.
He brought the vibes,
910, man.
and he didn't show up, man.
I was in a 910. I had got the call late, and I was already down in the town. So.
You should have definitely came, bro.
I know, man. Like, when I seen this shit, I was like...
What other cookout you know got 2 DJs?
Look, I seen that. I was like, damn, I should have got my ass back on 95.
Yes, sir.
But I had
man.
parlayed down in the country, man.
Appreciate the invite, Hector, man. It was definitely some good vibes going around, and you know what I mean? And it was like a nice little mixer going on, you know what I mean?
For sure.
All right, so episode 114, right?
114,
right? All right, so people, I want everybody to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you tapping in every week. Make sure you doing that off rip. Next thing I need y'all to do, this episode, you're going to need to get your pens and paper out because you definitely going to get educated and you're going to get knowledge about some stuff you need to, you know what I mean?
Sure.
If you know me, you know I moved to G-Borough in 2003. That's when I moved to G-Borough. And just so happens, you never know the people you might meet along your journey and still be able to be your friends to this day. I moved to G-Borough in 2003. I didn't know where the hell I was moving to. Some damn apartments with my brother called Setsfield Square. Had no clue where the hell I was at. I heard a basketball bouncing across the street. And I was like,
that was music to your fucking ears.
I was like, okay, at least if I'm somewhere new, at least the niggas hoop.
Mm-hmm.
I went across the street and I was hooping. I met a bunch of guys that still been my friends to this day. Everybody, I want to introduce to the podcast. I got my longtime friend Thomas Cole, or we call him Cold World. I call him Cold World.
Yeah.
And then my brother Juice, man. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
All right, man. How y'all? We appreciate the invite, man.
Man, yes, man. We've been working on this for a minute.
Hey, listen, this been in the works for about 2 years, bro.
About 2 years we've been working on this, man.
Look, Big Dog hit me about 2 years ago. We was like, man, we got to make something happen. But now, you know, timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
We
going to make it shake, man. So I brought y'all guys on here because y'all run a nonprofit. You got the Mud Brothers going on. Tell the people a little bit about your nonprofit and what Mud Brothers is.
So basically, well, with the nonprofit game, man, I started out with a nonprofit called Gay City Coalition, where I'm the supervisor at.
Okay.
And I'm a violence prevention specialist.
I got you.
So, you know, basically, we try to prevent crime. You know what I'm saying? Like the police solve crime, we try to prevent it.
Yes, sir.
So we try to do it before the police even get there. You know what I mean? We try to prevent it, like, you know, in your neighborhood. But it takes a special type of person to do that. You got to be a credible person. You know what I mean? It can't just be anybody because you got to relate to the people. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I do. So now, after that, so what I did, I reached back into my neighborhood and started pulling guys out my neighborhood that I saw something in them. Like, okay, they could probably do this too. So as I'm doing that, I mean, we had a situation that, you know, I had an epiphany, like, man, look, this is what you do, you know. Maybe I was born to do it. I don't know. I'm not questioning. It's all, you know, that's all God.
Yes, sir.
So what me and my man did, you know, we like, why not do the nonprofit ourselves? Mud Brothers, we've been running with the Mud Brother name for a few years now.
And it started off, I remember, dope cookouts with the community.
Yeah, we
just giving back.
So basically, I came home from prison in 2016.
Right.
You know, so in 2011, I was charged with murder. I got convicted of voluntary manslaughter. So I did like close to 6 years. So I came home, and you know, I was just on a different path. My mindset was different, and you know, I believe in second chances, and I felt like I got a second chance. So therefore, why not use this second chance? You know what I'm saying? So anybody that knows me knows that I'm a very positive person. You know, I might have just made a bad decision or something just might have happened. It might have been accidental. You don't know, you know. But at the same time, I believe in second chances. So, you know, I felt like I got that second chance. Why not take advantage of it? Why not help people?
Right.
So, yeah. So basically, you know, we've been in the community trying to give back on our own. You know, for a long time. You knew that. Like, we've been trying to do that forever.
Yeah.
Because we love our neighborhood. We love the people in it. You see what I'm saying? So why not give back to those people?
Absolutely. Why is the West Side Hickory Trail so important to you guys? And even after, you know what I mean, y'all might not even live there no more, but y'all constantly still pouring into that community.
I mean, I guess when you from there, like, you grew up there, like, I've been over there, like, that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's the people I know. These are the people who taught me character. You know what I'm saying? So even with the young guys now, I relate to them. Like, them young guys, I love them. So even the OGs that I knew who taught me, you know what I mean? I learned a little bit from all the OGs before me. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little bit from all of them. You know what I mean? I took this, took that from each one. You know what I'm saying? What to do, what not to do. So therefore, I just try to be a positive thing in that community because I feel like that's where I'm from. That's where I came from. That's where I grew up. That's what made me. Why not give back to it? Because a lot of times we get into this thing like I never understood it. Like we make it out of poverty, but then we down talk the people that's in the situation that you once was in. You see what I'm saying? And I never understood that.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay. So Best Conversations podcast, every week, man, we like to kick this thing off with a question of the week. That's what we do. It's a, you know what I mean, it's a question, and we just like to have conversation. And I've been thinking about a question all week to kind of fit in with I knew your guys was coming. So my question of the week is, just because you from the hood, does that automatically make you a street nigga? And then
Go ahead.
And then should we still be using this term street nigga? Is that something we should continue to keep using?
I think that Cole, go ahead. Yeah, you up here, you ain't saying a word now. Come on, man.
If everybody just because you from the hood, does that make you a street nigga?
Nah, I'm gonna say no. And I say that because I try not to let my environment make me who I am.
So
you know what I'm saying? I was
like
like the way I came up, like a lot of people like to use that. Oh, I came up with nothing. No, I came up from the hood. I ain't had nothing, this and that. And they use that their whole life, like to show pity. So it's no excuse. I got out of there. I got a story too. Everybody in here got a story. And I got a story, so, but I didn't let that affect me. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not a street nigga, if you want to say that. Like, they not. Like, I don't know. A lot of people that's just how they grew up. You don't know when you born, you don't know what your parents going through.
Right.
So that's where they staying at. But just because they came there don't mean they got to be this person for the rest of their life. And that's what it is. But we all we need somebody to show us. And that's what we kind of doing. That's why we always back in where we from.
Right.
Back in the neighborhood where we grew up from. Like, we always back because we got a heart for the people that's coming up how we did. And we need to show them that you can get up out of there if you put your mind to it. You don't have to be in there every day, all day. Nah, it's better than that. Now, don't leave and forget about it. That's always... It's a blessing to remember where you came from, for real.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So yeah,
Definitely.
that's my answer to it.
I mean, I think it's a thing of preference. I think it's a thing of perspective. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you looking at it. But with me, nah, just because you from the hood, it doesn't make you a street nigga. I know a lot of people from the hood who grew up to be whatever they wanted to be.
Yeah.
My cousin is one of the best accountants that I know. My homeboy is a corporate dude. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dudes that get up and go to work every day are some of the most authentic people I know. Some of the realest niggas I know.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? But we get it. We blur the lines. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, character. It's character with me because the dude that get up and go to work, I get up and go to work every day.
Yes, sir.
But that doesn't mean I'm not a real dude. That doesn't mean I'm not authentic. That doesn't mean any of that. That just means, hey, I choose to do this. Free will. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be labeled a street nigga just because you come from the hood. Just like, for instance, if you go to jail or prison, that doesn't make you a convict. That doesn't make you a bad person. That just means you might have made a mistake.
That's it.
That's it.
Excuse me, a bad decision. I ain't even gonna say a mistake, a bad decision. Like, that doesn't define you. And that's my thing. Like, just because you come from the hood, a lawyer, doctor, you could be that. You see what I'm saying? You could be anything you choose to be. It's all on your mindset. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah. Rello.
Nah, I agree. Like, street nigga, I say is different. Like, you got a street nigga and you got a hood nigga. Street nigga in the streets, selling drugs and all this shit, you know what I mean? But I see a hood nigga is just like a nigga that maneuver around the hood, but he not in the hood every day. You know what I mean? Like, I consider myself, quote unquote, a hood nigga because I know how to maneuver around the hood, but won't catch me in that bitch every day. Nah, I'm taking my ass to work. I'm going to the crib about like goddamn 6 o'clock in the evening, go roll me an L, kick my feet up and go to get ready for work at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? But I ain't in that motherfucker every day. I got partners over there. I'm going to go dap up, you know what I mean, parlay, kick it for a couple hours, but I'm looking at the time. You know what I mean? Show you like, yo, get your ass to the house, or kids like, yo, get your ass to the house. I'm going to the crib. Fuck all that.
Me personally, I feel like there's 3 different type of individuals. You have a real nigga, you have a street nigga, you got a hood nigga. All these 3 different type of guys all have core values that, you know what I mean, that can be used in our everyday world and move around. You feel
absolutely.
me? The street nigga, he might be, you know what I mean, the nigga that, you know, move how he move, but he ain't, you know what I mean, like he killing nobody or whatever. And, you know what I mean, you know, I know great people from Hickory Trails that's from the hood. You know what I mean? I met a lot of y'all, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all have shown me nothing but love since 03. And you know what I mean? So, and you know what I mean? So we got the real nigga, the hood nigga, the street nigga. All, you know what I mean? All 3 I feel like is definitely valuable to the, you know, what we make up in this world and the people that's in this world. So it's definitely valuable in what we do.
But you gotta also add the dumb nigga.
Oh yeah, the dumb nigga
There's
too.
always that one.
Oh yeah, the dumb nigga. It's always a goofy. It's always a clown too.
It's always a goofy somewhere that's going to do something stupid.
But see, the world now, it's like it even got to do with the, you know how they say the new generation.
Yeah,
but it's
right.
like now the TVs and the music they portraying to be that person.
Right.
This street motherfucker or this hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like they portraying that. See, we back then we knew you wanted to get out.
Yeah.
You wanted to get out the hood. That was the goal.
To get out.
Now they want to be. That's the person they want to be because that's what's blowing up out here.
So on the flip side of that, all of them niggas that you just named, what if they wake up tomorrow and choose not to be none of that?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
It happens.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm
It
saying?
definitely
All of them niggas that you just named, what if they wake up tomorrow and decide, look, I don't want to be none of that?
Yeah.
If a killer woke up tomorrow and said he didn't want to kill no more, is he still a killer? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If a robber woke up tomorrow, he didn't want to rob no more. He wanted to work.
That's right.
It's all in what you choose. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your mindset and what you want to be.
Right.
You could be labeled that. That don't mean you have to be that all the time.
Absolutely.
So if I cheat one time, I'm not a cheater.
Not necessarily. If you keep cheating, now if you keep cheating, then you a cheater.
Don't even talk about that. Don't even start that one. Please don't.
Listen.
Two ladies over there like,
Listen, if you keep
stop that
cheating,
one.
bro, you a cheater. Straight up and down.
She said, nigga. But I gotta say this real quick. Black man don't cheat. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
listen, I did that. I did that though,
Cheat.
and I agree.
You know what I mean?
But then again, if you just keep cheating, bro,
You're a cheater.
you're a cheater.
You're a cheater.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't outside. I'm inside, baby. I'm in the
I got to
crib.
disagree. I'm gonna still disagree because I'm fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna disagree on that one. That's it.
All right, let's
I ain't cheating no more.
that's your business. All right, let's
My name Cool J Bennett and I ain't in it.
All right, let's have a little fun, man. Let's lighten the shit up a little bit. So Keke Palmer, Usher, you know, Usher got the motherfucking residency in Vegas and shit. And motherfucking Keke was out there with the motherfucking cheeks out. And
Them
shit.
cheeks was out. Them cheeks was out. I saw it. Them cheeks was out.
Them cheeks was out.
Hey, listen, I saw it. Them cheeks was out.
But
now.
I feel like I'm the one under a rock about that shit, cause he hit me up earlier about that shit. I was like,
Hey, them cheeks was out.
I was like, what the fuck you?
But now the
talking about? I didn't
boyfriend
know what the
posted
hell-
it on social media.
The boyfriend posted and said
Something about the outfit or something.
yeah, about the outfit and shit.
Yeah.
So my question to y'all is: was the boyfriend tripping? Was the boyfriend, even though it was Usher? That was Usher.
Man, listen now.
That was Usher. Now he was tripping. He was tripping.
How you know he was with her before she left the house though?
Exactly.
But listen,
Hey,
She
look,
said
though.
my
my
ring
thing.
on.
Y'all seen the post where she was chilly in the TLC movie now.
Right.
But
Usher
this-
might
She
have seen
was chilly
something.
like
But
they
then
was- they
again-
was-
Yeah, you might have seen that and you think about it.
You knew
think
who
about
she
other shit.
was before you started dealing with her.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
knew who she was.
Right.
So then again, it's all about accountability because we got to take accountability on the fact that we knew who she was before
Right.
we even started dealing with her.
Right.
But at the same time, with her too, she got to take accountability too. So it's a flip side to the coin.
But like you just said, it's a flip side because again, when the shit you sent me, I was sitting there watching the shit. The nigga taking the same goddamn pictures.
Rello, do you want your lady with her cheeks out in the streets? I'm asking you. Rello, you want your shorty out with her cheeks
If
out?
she out there like that, somebody go get the 96 Chevrolet and pop the trunk with the AK-47. Fuck all that shit.
My thing is,
I'm just being honest.
I
my
feel like
thing
it's
is
a place though.
Be free, live your life.
I mean, yeah.
It don't bother me.
Listen, if
It don't bother
that's
me.
how we rocking, that's
Yeah.
how we rocking.
Right.
But then again,
Right.
if we make it understood and you still do it, that's a different story.
Right.
Like if I come to you and I tell you, like, look, all right, tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And you
right.
still choose to do that.
Right.
Now that's a me and you problem.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's real.
Right.
That's
But
a
I
me and
mean-
you problem now.
Yeah.
I mean, if Shorty want to go out like that, I ain't gonna say go out there like that, but I'm just saying like, shit, she come to the house after the little meeting, whatever, looking like that, goddamn.
But then again, it was
I
us.
don't,
You know?
I don't know how long. Look, I don't know how long it took her to get in that bitch, but I know how long it's gonna take me to get her out that motherfucker.
If
Right.
I'm gonna lose my chick to somebody, let me lose my chick to Usher.
Hey, I can't even be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hey, that's Usher, bro.
Usher gonna be throwing Usher bucks. Fuck out
Listen.
here.
Right. If I'm gonna lose my chick, I'm gonna lose it to Usher.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
She already gone, dog.
my
Let her
whole
go.
thing is shit.
She
If
already gone, dog.
If she go with Usher, she can go.
Yeah, she already
See,
gone, dog.
It's that understanding they had.
She
you know
already
what I'm saying?
gone, dog.
It's gotta be an understanding.
Now, if they had
Listen.
that understanding, like they know each other. If he don't like her wearing that stuff and then she did it, she wrong. But if you feel me? If he been comfortable with her wearing that stuff and then she did it going out, she ain't know Usher was gonna do that. You feel me? She was caught up in the moment.
Caught
So
up
it's
in the
like
moment.
it's different. Like my lady, like you feel me? I love it when she wears sexy stuff. Now I'm not gonna say if we pull up in the hood, we pull up to the trails. Nah, he ain't wearing none of that. You get what I'm saying? But if we on vacation in Miami or something,
Yeah.
you feel me? Feel free to show out because I
Absolutely.
like
I get
that. You know
it.
what
I
I'm saying?
get
I
it.
like that. So it's just the
I
understanding
get it.
that they had
See,
to have.
I get that because like my shorty, she ain't gonna wear no shit like that. Like the little shit she wore when we went to Florida was different. She ain't gonna wear that shit pulling up in the trails, no shit like that. But in Florida, yeah, like
I mean, I
just
get
wear
it,
that shit.
you know,
Nah,
but-
I'm good.
Once again, it's like, does she wear it on the regular? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
She must wear it on a regular for her to be able to wear it like that.
that's the question, though.
so
That's-
my whole thing in a nutshell shouldn't be that fucking.
She
like,
just
Because
trying to show
if
off
that's
that
what y'all if that's y'all understanding and we cool with that, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
Then
I'm
that's what
saying.
it is.
She had that baby. She was just trying to show off the body
Yeah,
after the
she
baby.
just had
That's
the
it.
baby.
She was
She
trying to
talking
show
about
that
she
she still
approved the
got
outfit.
it.
you said you had
She
approved.
was
You
just-
approve it?
The man wasn't. What she might be in L.A. He in New York.
Bullshit. That motherfucker seen that outfit before she stepped out. Ain't no fucking way.
FaceTime.
But she was going to see Usher. How you know she
FaceTime.
gonna? She ain't gonna be like, babe, this when I'm going to see
Yeah.
Usher in.
Shorty gonna FaceTime
You know what I'm
him.
saying?
Like, Shorty gonna FaceTime him. Like, dead ass. Like, my whole thing in that shit, like, prime example. With my shorty, right? She was down in Georgia last year. And I was here in North Carolina, you know what I mean? Working, doing my thing. And they was talking about going to this little dinner and shit. She FaceTimed me, like, seeing what she had on. Like, I seen what she had on. Ain't no fucking way that woman that fucking bad and you, like, y'all together and shit. She not FaceTiming you or you not FaceTiming her before she step out. Like, that ass,
Right.
like, nah, ain't no fucking way you gonna sit here and tell me you didn't see that shit.
Right.
On my 3 kids, I bet you $100 that nigga seen that shit.
Right.
He seen that outfit before. He seen it before.
He was just
Yeah.
mad the way she reacted off of us.
Awesome.
That's all it was.
It was Usher. He had to do it. The nigga felt the same time. It was
That
Usher.
nigga was tight because
It
he
was
was like, yo,
Yeah.
he like, yo,
Yeah,
I saw my woman like that.
They
yo.
killed my boy. My boy had to delete his
Yeah.
page and everything.
Yeah.
Word.
They were
Yeah.
I ain't hear all that.
Yeah,
They
he
were
deleted his
flaming his
page.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you know that? It don't matter what happened after the video. That's Usher.
Hey, so here comes. Hey, so
That's Usher. Make sure you put Raymond at the end of that. That's Usher Raymond, goddammit.
all right, so here.
My way, Usher Raymond, nigga.
All right, so here's my next question, and I would love one of the ladies to chime in.
Look how she looking. She look like she ready. She like she ready.
I'm gonna start with you, Rello.
Oh hell no.
Is your old lady allowed to have new friends?
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
New friends as in what?
Like who? Male?
Male
Female?
or female or just no?
Maybe like coworkers at the office. You know what I mean? You doing
Males?
Males, females, male. Yeah, let's say
See,
males.
it really matter, male
Males.
or female.
Yeah,
It
male.
matters.
Work
It matters.
Can your old lady have new friends? And vice versa. Can I have new friends?
That's why I said no, because I'm not letting you have no new friends.
Speaking to the mic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, come on,
Just speak loud enough so you. Oh yeah, okay. Well,
right there, go with Hector.
yeah, right there. There you go. You got a mic right there. There you go.
Yeah.
What you want me to say?
What you were saying?
I said no new friends for my nigga because I'm not gonna have no new nigga friends.
Say less.
Who is these bitches? No, I am your friend.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, me personally, yeah. If I didn't have them before, I definitely can't get no new
I don't even
female friends
I don't even
after
fence.
you know what I mean.
Fuck
that
that.
just don't happen like that.
Yeah, it's hard, it's hard.
And we
That
ain't,
shit, my nigga.
and we ain't doing that whole fucking work boo shit, nigga. That ain't my work wife.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't got no work husband.
I mean,
You ain't got none of that shit.
I'm saying it's like if
So
it's-
what if let's say you're a regular person who attends a bar.
Yeah.
You social, you in the bar, and you got regulars that come to that bar, and then y'all just, I ain't gonna say y'all friends, cause outside of that bar, y'all don't got each other's number, y'all don't link with each other, but
Just
y'all
when
see
you see
each other all the
yeah.
time in that bar. You know
I
what I'm saying?
get it.
Because I'm not in no bar, ain't no alcohol or none of that. But you know, it's a bar in
He
Greensboro
low-key
that I
just
go
said he
to
was
often, and I'm
alcoholic.
known. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Nah,
known. And there's other people that's there. No, like you just go to the bar and there's other people you know, and that's your friends at this bar. Outside of there,
You
you
don't
know, I
know.
feel, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like that's different. I ain't even saying they my friend. It's just we're cool. We in here. I know you because I
Right.
see you all the time, and you know me because you see me all the time.
Right,
So it's
right.
like that, but it still ain't no friends because you not linking or talking or
Associates,
none of
right.
that. Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
I don't
Just
know,
you're a social person like
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say. Because I don't know, because you got a picture, like, I've been here, 2 years now, right? I done made some female friends, like, a lot of them. Am I trying to fuck them? Nah.
But sometimes you'll accidentally make friends at work.
I mean, listen.
Yeah,
Sometimes
because, especially the environment
so-
I was in, it's like motherfuckers coming in and like,
Can't you
left and
accidentally make friends at
You
work?
can.
sometimes?
You can, but look.
that can accidentally happen.
To answer your question, with me, I feel like it depends on what phase and how far you are in your relationship and how much, y'all
the
fuck
trust.
with each other.
The trust.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's how much y'all fuck with each other, because if you at the phase where I trust you enough, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But if we at that beginning phase, then maybe not so much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm at the phase where I can trust you and I ain't tripping,
Yeah,
Or if you done
Hey,
fucked
listen.
up in the past, then it's
That's something
harder
different.
too.
Like, if you fucked up in the
but
past, right?
it's still it matters how y'all feel about each other and how much y'all love each other too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how far y'all are into that. Like, look, for instance, back in the days, if the marriage is 50, 60 years, you know what I'm saying? They weren't tripping off none of that because they had been together for so long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that man didn't have Instagram neither.
you right though. That man didn't have Instagram. You right.
Facebook Messenger.
Willie Earl ain't have Instagram.
Willie Earl didn't have no Instagram. All he seen was the girls, the women at work.
That was it.
And only
The women he got in contact with.
And only time he talked to his old lady was when he told her bye, and then when he came home.
True indeed.
Right.
Wasn't no cell phones like that.
Wasn't no cell phones.
Right. I get
Right.
it. I get it.
He was able to miss her. Cause my old lady gonna
Way
text me
better.
7,
Way better.
8
But that
times doing work.
Way
absent
better.
makes the
Way
Yeah.
better.
you already know the
I'm
saying.
learning that right now.
So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you talking steadily all the time, I can't talk to you every 20 minutes, babe. I got
Right.
to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause now I can't miss you.
You got to
Yeah,
give me
I
time
gotta
to
miss
miss
you.
the
Right.
podcast.
Gotta
Right.
give time to miss you.
But you know, it's give or take with the
You said
relationship
every
thing.
hour?
Hold on, every hour. Hold on,
every
now that's a
hour.
I need to
bit
talk to you
much.
every hour
Every hour?
at work.
What?
Every hour?
But
Hold up now. I
You
got
done
things
been hurt. You done been
listen.
hurt. You done
Yeah,
been hurt
every
too
hour.
much. You done been hurt.
Can you
done
explain
been
You
that
hurt.
got
every
trust
hour?
issues.
Can you explain that every hour, please?
Explain that.
You
I need to
got
hear
some
that.
trust issues.
Can you explain that every hour, please?
I'm just playing. I'm not being literal, but at least every 2 hours.
Hold up now. Nah, you are being literal. You
And the
meant
man
that.
work
Every
8
2
hours.
hours.
The man work 8 hours. You expect that man?
Okay, no, if you at
chill.
work, that's
I got this.
different.
You said every 2 hours, right?
Yes.
So, boom, the job I work, right? You know what I'm saying?
Not at work. Let's
Okay.
speak outside of work.
Outside of work.
So,
Oh, okay.
So boom, I get off, I would say, on a good day, like 3:30, right? I should be sending you a text no later than what?
3:30.
3:30. When you're walking out the door.
Nah, hell
No, I'm just playing, but
On the
like
way
y'all
to the
was saying
car.
before, it really do depend on the trust, how
Right.
like how deep we get. But yeah,
So, like, I usually shoot a text like, yo, I'm at the crib. Like 4 o'clockers, you know what I'm saying?
oh,
Like,
that's good. 30 minutes, but
But shit,
what you
I
was
mean-
doing for 30 minutes?
driving, fighting with Raleigh traffic, getting, like, cursing motherfuckers out because they driving too fucking
Nah,
slow
but I
at
would know
440,
that. I would
holding the
know that.
horn.
But see,
Do I need to go?
that time
Need I say
frame
more?
is a
I'll probably roll in a
difficult
blunt
thing.
before I left the fucking work site so I can smoke on the way. Because that traffic, I swear, boy, it's just Raleigh traffic, boy. This Raleigh
See
traffic.
that time frame.
If you get later, like
That time frame is a
That's when you
difficult thing.
expecting a text, like
It's-
5, 6 o'clock.
Because
Okay.
stuff can happen with that
Right.
time for like I just had a conversation. I can't even lie the other night about coming in 3:30, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like that time, but with the fellas, and this is exactly what I said.
What?
It's easy to leave a place at 2 o'clock or 2:30, and if you with the fellas and you drunk and you go get some food. It's easy, just leaving at 2:30 to go get some food with the fellas and you drunk. It's easy to be in at 3:30 or 4, and that's just
Absolutely.
off getting some food.
Absolutely.
But
if the
they
club
don't
closed
believe
at
that
2,
they
we
think it's
Waffle House 3, like
it's easy to get home at 4 just off getting food with the fellas.
Absolutely.
But the females sometimes
They don't
they'll think a whole nother thing.
They don't understand.
They'll think a whole nother
Fuck
thing.
that. I ain't even going to Waffle House. I'm going to
Now
Cookout.
I'm just saying like the time frame.
I mean,
I
I
was speaking
get it.
on time
I
frame. You
get
said
it.
every couple hours, but like.
I thought you guys say like we be more worried than anything. Like I don't be worried about another female. Like,
Just worry about yeah. Oh yeah.
should be.
Nah,
happening.
that's an excuse though.
You still-
That is still an excuse too.
Communicate.
Because you listen, you are worried about that, but you don't want to admit that you worried about that.
That's what I said. We locked in, then we locked in. I know what's going on.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
Hey, listen, I get it though.
All right, let's transition. So, Cole, you got out 2011, 12.
Yeah.
Came up here to Raleigh. Me and you was kicking it dumb hard and shit. And what would you say? Because you came out at 2 feet in the ground and just went right into doing your thing. Give some game to the young man that just got out. And you know what I mean? Now this is what let me tell you a little bit of what Cole came out, start fucking with the air conditioning shit, straight head on, got a job, did all the things. And you know, cause you meet a lot of young men, young women, and they say, I can't get no job. I got a record and all this. What would you tell to that young man that's just got out and he not trying to go back to the shit he came from and trying to be positive and shit?
I I say don't believe. You can't believe all that. Yeah, now it's partly true. Failing all that stuff make it harder, but don't. Like,
so how did you navigate through all that?
When I got out, it was just first thing was, okay. When I was looking for a job, well, I knew I had took some, like you said, the heat and the AC. I did a little bit of that in there, so I said, all right, that's what I'm gonna go look for. So when I did that, the first thing was I learned all these applications. You know, they online or fill it out and just turn it in. But a lot of times, if they see that feeling, they throw it to the side or throw it in the trash. So I told myself, and one thing I always did, I said, if I can go talk to that hiring manager or that whoever in charge of hiring, I can get the job. So that's one thing. You always remember, and that always worked for me. Like I had that
free game.
I felt like that. Like and it worked for me. I turned it. I feel, you know, I might fill out the application online, or I call up there the next day or two. Is the hiring manager there? That's all I say, and they'd be like, yeah. No lie. I go up there. Can I speak to this person? And I get in their face. When I get in their face, they ain't gonna tell me no, cause they, you know what I'm saying. They read you. They feel your heart. You know what I'm saying. If I get a chance to explain myself or talk to myself or win you over by talking, I can do it. So that's how I always have, like, people gonna fill out the application online or whatever, and they just gonna wait. Oh, they ain't called me. Now they getting discouraged. You got to show these people that you want this job. Just like anything you doing in life, you gotta go forward. Absolutely. So that's how it always was. So when I got out, I just went forward and everything fell into place. You know what I'm saying? Right. Of course, I always believe in God too.
Absolutely.
Always, no matter what I'm doing, good or bad, I believe in God. I don't care what it is. I believe He with me. So that's how it always was.
Juice, speak on your transition. I knew your name before you even got out. Salute to Changa.
Salute to Changa.
Repping for you,
that's my brother, man.
Repping for you, dumb hard before you even got out. Like,
hey, listen, remember I told you one of them dudes that get up and go to work, but authentic, that character,
right?
That's him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, shout out to Changa, man. He supposed to be here with
he's supposed to be here.
We understand. We know what's going on.
But you know, Mom Deuce in the hospital.
Yeah,
shout out to Mom Deuce too.
Prayers out to him.
Prayers
you know what I'm
saying? So he was repping for you dumb hard before I even actually. Cause when I got to Greensboro 03, I don't remember you. I just remember like the Chris, the Quintons, Thomas, Brisky.
Ain't no telling what I was doing.
I don't know where you was at.
Listen, man.
But I'm saying, I knew your name because they kept your name.
You know what I'm saying?
They kept your name ringing.
They definitely did.
But what was the transition like for you when you got out?
So for me, it was just like, you know, man, I was on a positive kick when I first came home. Like, and I've been on that, like, since I came home. Like, it just got more and more and more because I stayed with it. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. If you're going to do something, stay committed to it. You know, because like, just like him, I got certifications in prison, but it was carpentry.
Okay.
So I came home doing carpentry, doing stuff like that. And, you know, eventually it turned into my own business. You know what I mean? So I eventually started my own maintenance company, you know.
Okay.
But, like, stay committed, stay down, stay true to whatever it is you trying to do. Like, that's my message to somebody coming out. You know, if you coming home, like, bruh, if you, all that stuff, because everybody in prison sits down. They plan stuff out. They have a vision. You know what I mean? They write stuff down. They're doing that. Stick to it. You know, you might get a bump in the road or you might run into a wall, but that don't mean stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Like that's just it. Like if you really got that hunger, if you really got that drive, if you really got that ambition, I promise you it's gonna come sooner or later.
Absolutely. So over here we like to do top fives.
Okay.
Top five. Before we end the show, we like to do top fives. And tonight I was thinking top 5 favorite hood movies of all time.
Top 5.
Top 5 hood movies.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's a super tough.
Hey, listen. Top 5. That's tough. Okay, so in no particular order.
Baller blocking.
Listen.
Hey,
listen, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite.
Black ass nigga right here who gonna say that shit. That nigga, that's his shit.
Because it was so gritty. It was so real. It was like nothing anybody ever expected. Menace to society.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know,
You said Menace to Society.
Menace to society.
Okay.
You know, Boys in the Hood told a great story.
Absolutely.
That storyline was incredible.
Right.
Yeah.
John Cena?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did his thing.
Like that thing was incredible.
Yeah.
But
Belly. I got to
Belly,
Belly
got to be.
probably Shotters.
Belly, my shit.
Shotters.
Yeah. But I like them about it. But top 5, I don't know.
But now I'm gonna throw a curveball in there. Blue Hill Avenue.
Hey, that's dope.
That Blue Hill
Tristan
Avenue.
and them was yeah.
Tristan was
Hey,
like
but
that.
Tristan was that dude. He was smart.
Like Blue Hill Avenue gotta be my number one.
But see, like,
Nah, I take paid in full for that.
I love
take
paid in full
for that. Yeah, you gotta take paid.
But see, I like
paid in full.
I like American
full,
Gangster.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do like American Gangster. I mean, I don't like what he did, but you know, at the same time, I do like the movie.
Scarface ain't hood, but it is though, because he was
It's a
Columbia
hood
hood.
classic.
He was
It's a hood
whatever he
classic.
was.
Scarface is probably,
He was
might be
whatever
number
he
one for
was.
me, honestly.
That's why I say Scarface.
Scarface is probably
still
number one.
yeah.
Like his
Scarface
story
is.
and how he came from nothing and rose.
Everybody watch
Man, that
Scarface.
thing was serious. You
I
hear
fuck
me?
with, what's the movie? Fresh.
Fresh. I love Fresh.
Yeah.
I bust a stupid dope move.
Fresh was super dope, man. That
Right.
was my shit.
Nah, Fresh was dope.
Yeah,
Fresh was dope.
That's a new one, but it's that
What's
shit
that?
got
New
that.
Jack
Which
City
one?
dope.
Nah, Fresh. Nah, that shit good though.
Yeah, Fresh
that
was
shit
like,
good,
yeah.
Nah, Fresh was dope.
New Jack City, I like New Jack
You
City.
can probably get 5 movies off of Tubi right now.
Man, listen. Hey, they keep putting them out. They putting them out.
But you can't put them in your top 5.
Yeah, you can't put them in
Two. You can't put two in.
I mean, some of the ones that got up there is like some hood classics and shit. But it's some shit. Yeah,
State property.
State property pretty good.
State property. You talking about one, right? Yeah, cause number two was more funny than.
But you know,
anything.
I like
I like it. Though.
like mafia-based movies. I like Carlito's Way. You know what I'm saying?
Carlito's
Like
Way was
stuff
tough.
like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Carlito's Way was dope.
Carlito's Way was dope to me.
But what
Yeah.
about Juice though?
Juice.
Juice
Yeah,
was tough. Juice was tough. Yeah.
That's why I said 5. It's kind of hard, man.
New York, that was like a mafia type thing.
But
too. Gang
King of New York.
Kings of New York. I'm sorry.
King of New York was
King of New York was
Fra-
dope.
with Frank White.
Yeah.
OG Bobby Johnson, South Central.
South Central.
Hey,
Yeah. You got about that, OG.
OG Bobby Johnson.
OG Bobby
Yeah,
Johnson.
that's another one, man.
Hey, man.
That's a lot of them.
But see, you see how he turned his life around, and
Yeah.
he woke up and didn't want to do that no more.
Right.
That storyline, OG Bobby Johnson. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir. Yes, sir.
And he was just trying to save his son. That was it.
That was it. All right, Mud Brothers, plug that again before we get up out of here, man. What should the people know about Mud Brothers and what y'all got coming up?
Man, look, it's a lot of positive things going on. Like, it's a nonprofit, it's a clothing line, it's everything, and we're not limiting it to one demographic. It's for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's no limits to it. If you want to be a part of that movement, but if you came up out the mud with your brother, if that's the representation, then that's the representation. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? But you're gonna see it a lot. You're gonna hear about it a lot. So we got a lot of things in motion, and we got a lot of things that we're doing. But you're gonna see it.
Gonna see it.
Trying to help people get up out
But-
the mud.
and it's
That's
all
it.
about helping.
Reach forward. We're
That's
trying to
it.
help everybody get it.
So our
get up out
nonprofit
the
is
mud.
based on just helping the community. That's it. We just want to help in a positive way.
Yeah. I see y'all brought all y'all brothers in here.
Hey, listen.
They all in
Hold on,
here.
Without
sorry.
them,
Hey,
it ain't no
before
us.
y'all get done, I gotta hold on. I got to. My man.
Oh, yeah.
This one of the.
This-
This one of the. This is just. I threw this together real quick, so don't drop the quality. You know what I'm saying? This is some of the stuff we got coming for you, but I had to show my man some respect because I showed him my man Parlay.
Yeah.
JJ.
Forgotten Kings.
Forgotten Kings right there.
Yeah.
Side Forgotten Kings right there. He put this together for me real quick. And then of course we can't shout out what we
Hey,
got right now.
that's Gay City Coalition, man. That's what started. That's what started us in the nonprofit game, man.
Right now,
Yeah.
we gonna all keep this going together.
Absolutely. Any shout outs before we get out of here? I'm gonna start with you, Juice. Shout
Man,
out.
shout out to everybody, man. Everybody in the world. Anybody trying to make it. Anybody trying to make something out themselves. Anybody trying to be somebody, man. Keep pushing. You know. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout outs, Cole.
I mean, I really just did it when I stood up, but shout out to Forgotten Kings. He gonna be working with us a lot on the design.
AJ,
but
I see you, boy.
Besides that, shout out to Gay City Coalition because they already a name out here, and we just trying to get like that with the Mud Brothers. So, and shout out to Best Conversation. podcast.
Yeah.
I really like what y'all
Hey,
do.
shout out
I
to
pay
the-
attention. I catch snippets. You see, I comment every now and then. I really
Hey,
like
listen,
it.
shout out to my younger generation. Shout out to my OGs, man. You know, without them, we wouldn't be nothing, man. But there's the disconnect. You know what I'm saying? It's a disconnect between the young and the old, and I think we need to fix that, man.
And I just want to shout out everybody from the West Side, man, cause real talk,
yeah.
man, y'all really fucked with me
When niggas moved, like, moved it.
dumb hard, like you know what I mean. Shout out to Quentin, Kamal, Brandon.
I remember we used to come to the court.
I used to come. I used to. Yeah,
a little shot, a little slow shot. Used to
see, this all shit all started from basketball.
Black
Shout
ass
out to
niggas like
Brisky.
KG.
Long live Ham.
Yeah.
Hey, long live Ham, for real.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to everybody from the West Side, and I appreciate y'all fucking with me so hard. Rello, any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, just same, really, man. Shouts out to the West Side, cause shit, like I said, when you moved out there, that's why I moved to the West Side. Like a lot of niggas fuck with me, so.
Hey, listen, long
You know
live
what I mean?
Ham, long
Yeah,
live
definitely
Lil
long
D,
live
long
Ham.
live everybody from
Yeah.
the West Side, long live
Yeah.
anybody I forgot, listen,
Yeah.
long live everybody.
And I
Shout
appreciate
out.
everybody for coming in here tonight,
Yeah.
man, for
Y'all
rocking with
boys
us.
deep in this
Y'all
motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about,
motherfucker
man.
came deep in here.
Yeah.
Say we
man.
slight divided.
Yeah. I know it's a couple
We would have had to fill that room more right there.
Hey, man, shit.
Yeah.
All
Next
right.
time y'all pull up, man, we got to do that.
Hey, Riley, they about to cut up tonight, Riley.
Yeah.
They about to cut up tonight, Riley.
Yeah.
What's
Hey.
the moves, man? What's
Hey.
the moves? I
I'm
know
going
you
to
coming with us, man.
Yeah,
I don't
you
care.
going.
Yeah, hey,
Text the lady
hey,
right
Killer,
now
where
and
we
tell her
at,
you
Killer?
coming out. You got to be our host tonight.
Come on now.
You got to.
I'm going
You the
to
DD.
I'm going to the crib. I got kids waiting for me. I got kids waiting for me. I got some
They
boys waiting for me.
sleep. They sleep.
Nah, my kids ain't
come on.
sleep.
They sleep.
My baby just text me like, Daddy, where you at?
Oh, yeah. You're a little older. You're a little older. I forgot. Oh, they older
Baby
now.
look like,
Yeah.
Daddy, where you at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you brought us here. Come bring your ass home. All right, I'm coming.
Hector, 114, man. Appreciate you
Yeah.
for always keeping us in 4K, looking, you know what I mean, nice and crispy,
And black.
and
Hey,
definitely
what
black.
the picture man there? We got to get this group pick over there. We ain't go. He ain't lead, did he?
Are we going right to the
Sure,
white
yeah,
room?
he
Right,
ain't leave. We gotta
leaving
get this
right to
group
the
pick,
white
man.
room. Right to the white room. All right, man. So you know we end this thing the same way every time, man. Keep God first, and I promise everything else will work itself out.
Already.
Chill.
Best Conversations Podcast. We out.